Alright guys, make this a little easier on you. I'm doing an alternator, so I drew out the serpentine pattern first for the belt here before you take it off. I already did, like you see here. This is going to be for the alternator. It's extremely simple. It's actually, if you ask me, easier than changing the battery. Battery's under the passenger seat. But if you look here, there's that bolt. Okay, and then that bolt. And then right beneath it, on the bottom side, is in the exact same positions, are two more. So I got all of them off. I just kept that one on so I can show for demonstration. This one was on there, took that off the ground. This also was on the other screw that was right here, took that off. So it was 1, 2, and directly on the bottom. 1, 2, directly on the bottom right there, same exact spots are the other ones. And I'll show you those when I get it off the car so you get a better idea. But it's seriously extremely simple to change the alternator on this, surprisingly. Save you at least 500 bucks. So I got the last screw out, that's what it looks like. So it came out of these two holes that connect up here. 1 and 2, very simple. 1, 2, and then 3, 4 on the bottom. So I take it out, you'll see more. And then there's some connectors on the back I'll show you in a second as well, which take less than a second to take off too. So there's the connector in the back, right there. There's a clip that just will connect that. And behind it, this black little thing right here, there's a screw under there. When I take this one off, I'll show you that as well. That was the other part of the ground. Just those two connectors and we're home free. All right, I took that one connector off from there, which is a breeze. Now I just gotta take that cover off. There will be a screw. It should be a 13mm, but you'll need a long socket. I'll show you in a second. So it'll fit over, so you take it off, and that'll be another second, and then she's free. Be jailbroke. So there it is, there's that bolt. Here's that cover that was on there, that was just on there a second ago. Boom. Take it off and you'll see this come right out. That's that black cover. It's right there, over that piece that I was saying that'll get it free, the other part of the ground, and it should come right out. I'll demonstrate right after I take that screw off. Take a 13mm long socket. Set that out. That's it right there. Come off of there. And now she should be home free. Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. Be careful, all that stuff down there. But yep, let's see. 2 screws there, 2 screws there. That's all it is. And those 2 screws are boom right there, boom on the bottom. See. Those are the 2 top screws to the bottom. Mine looks like it's been contaminated, or they have a small oil leak, or it could be the plastic inside. That's also going to show that it's an alternator, or if there's a burning smell. That's all she wrote. 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. The simplest thing you can think. Those 2 top screws, there's 2 bottom screws. Plug there, screw there, and you're all good to go. Ready to go ahead and slap the new one in. Cross our fingers and hope that does the job. Just for reference, this is the old one, the new one, side by side. Everything pretty much the same. The screw areas where you get them off. Same here. Same here. And then I got mine from Advance Auto. They're not paying me or anything. They were just the best deal that I found. See, exactly the same there, exactly the same here. And I'll put her in and give her a rip. Mine is definitely contaminated. Yours not look like this. I have a small oil leak, so you want to make sure you have no contamination, no oil leak like that, because it will go along your serpentine belt and contaminate the rest of your car parts and create serious problems like this one that I probably could have avoided 99% if I knew the oil was leaking like that. So basically, you want to go in reverse order. So that was the last thing I took off. I'm gonna go ahead and there it is. Put that back where it was. All right. I put the screw on my magnet just to make sure I didn't get lost. I said it, there it goes. I'll be back. All right, back where I left off. Found the screw, threaded it on there. All right. Also at the same time, I want to get that plug and put that in there too. Okay, and that's gonna go in like so. There should be a plug and play. Boom, hear the snap. She's in there nice. I'll just tighten that bolt up, and then I'll show you easily how to slide it back on with those 4 screws and those 2 other connections. So just as a precautionary, you want to double check the leads, make sure this is in tight. This is on there tight enough. If you still have that cover, go ahead and slide that back on. Well, scratch that. That's a different size bolt, so it doesn't fit. But if yours does fit, you can slide this cover back on. If not, it's not a big deal. And then now we're gonna mount her and put all the connections and go from there. We'll give her a crank after that. All right, so almost everything is done. Just hand tightening the last bolt. Then I'm gonna tighten it with the ratchet, give it the right torque, put the belt back on, and get back with you guys and start it and see what we have. All right, after reconnecting the battery, you see why I say it's probably easier to change the alternator. It's under there. It's a headache. Reconnected it. Okay, and then we'll give her a start. What you want to do before starting a car, you're going to reset. Okay. Go to the second part, not the third. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So you're going to have the voltage right there, right? See 11.9. So now we're going to pray. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Give her a start. Okay, we're at 12.5, 12.6, 13. There we go. So we want to stay in this area between 13, right between 13 and 14. Any higher than 14, you're bad. You're overcharging. Any lower than 13, 12, especially 11, you're in a danger zone. That means you got either dead battery or alternator. But in my case, great news. It looks like it's the alternator. That's about optimal charging right there. All right, let's look at it up front. This little 2018 Ml350. So there she is, fresh, brand new. I even noticed the sound went away. So we're gonna put this back, we're gonna put that back, the cover back, and we'll be all good to go. Save you $500, all the problem solved, headache, and you're back on the road. Look at that fresh baby boy in there, it's guaranteed. Double check, it came back in. We're still in good business here, folks. There you go, believe in yourself. You can do these jobs. Forget paying these shops millions of dollars to rob you, and then you don't even know what they're doing. If you ask me, they should have a body cam as well as a doctor, but hey, that's me. But yeah, believe in yourself. You can do it. If I did it, especially, you can do it. If another man can do it, or woman, you can do it. Believe me. But yeah, until next time, it was great. Job well done. Hands a little dirty, but to save that kind of money, I'll take it any day. Any day. Y'all have a blessed one. Any questions, leave them in the comments below. Go. And I said bye, but here we are. All said and done. Boom. Ready to go. She's good to go. Voltage is great. Battery's charging good. Everything's put together. It's money saved in pocket, and you feel good because you did it yourself. Believe in yourself, y'all. Have a blessed one. If you guys like these videos, let me know. And when I do more jobs on my cars, I'll share the information.